Well, you may have noticed a brand new large mural just popped up in downtown Mounds. Well, today we're meeting the artist who has a wide range of talents. Can't wait for you to meet Tabitha Davis with TR Art Studios in Okmulgee. She's here with me and has brought in some samples of her work that you're going to see here. Good morning, Tabitha.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So we'll get to the samples in just a moment. We want to start with the mural. There's plenty of video. We're going to show this first video about your process because you sent me all these pictures that Mounds sent to you about the history of the town and how they wanted to inspire you with these pictures. How did this work for you? How did you get inspiration from these photos?
Okay, well, Tim McNabb was the owner of the building, and he's lived there, his family's lived there all their life, and he wanted to bring some history back into town. So he had given me these photos from 1901, dating to current day, and then he asked me to come up with a design that would fit on his building. So.
Wow, and so how do you take these and turn them into a mural? Because we have some video as well of your artistic process. How did you translate that? I'm just so fascinated.
Okay, so I was thinking about the history. He said it started with the train depot, with the train, the oil derricks. So I was kind of thinking about the scenery of that. What would that look like? And there was a little bit of a challenge of a corner building there. And so I thought, well, if I put the depot on the one side and have the train coming out at an angle, it might look like it's leaving the station.
And there's the train right there.
And then you can follow it through the timeline all the way down to the current day.
I was interested because in this video, and you've posted on TikTok, you're very active on social media, you've posted, what kind of building material was it? It looked like it was like really coarse at some parts. How challenging was that?
Extremely. You have to use a very, very tiny brush, like ½ an inch.
For a large side of the building.
Yes.
And so as we see the rest of the video, we're going to actually have a panoramic picture that I want to show folks just in case they miss it. Just a wide view here. You have postage stamps. Why postage stamps with the different historical moments?
Well, I was thinking it would bring in a little bit of, I don't know, you think about going back in history and looking at things, and they used to have postcards a lot. Postage stamps, postcards, different things. So I thought it might throw in a cool different aspect into it. So
it sure does.
So,
and it's a walk through history, which is what Mr. McNabb wanted, right?
Yes.
Folks walking through history.
Yes, thank you.
How long did it take you? That's the big question.
About 6 weeks.
That seems fast to me. How long did you budget for in terms of time versus how long did it take you? Did it take you longer than you thought?
A lot longer because of the wall, yes. So I was planning on using a 2-inch brush, and instead I used about a ½ an inch brush.
Right, that's pretty much like a toothbrush. I mean, that's tiny.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to get to your other interests because you've brought in some of this artwork. I'm going to hold up some of it. We have easels set up. You are a phenomenal artist, Tabitha. Tell us about TR Art Studios in Okmulgee, which is where you're based out of.
Okay, well, I opened up an art studio to display my art, but also to bring a little bit of something to do to the town for the people of the town. So I had do art classes, art paint parties, and then I also teach.
And so tell me about teaching. If people want to be like Tabitha, want to paint like Tabitha, how do they get in contact with you for lessons, for art lessons?
Okay, well, it would be TR Art Studios, and it's the phone number, give the phone number, 501-617-3451, and then we just set up a time that works best for them.
And you have a great presence on Facebook and on social media as well. You got back to me immediately when I was contacting, I got to say. Some of the other art here, tell us about just one more thing, how you are inspired, because I notice a lot of your paintings have women whose back is facing the audience. Why are they facing toward the horizon?
You know, to me, I like to enter into the painting. So it's what's in my imagination, what's in my heart at the time, what emotions I'm feeling. And so I think if I do it that way, it allows other people to look at it and see themselves there. So if they don't see an actual face, they can maybe picture themselves there.
You know, I said one more question, but I've got to keep going. So if a town contacted you today and said, we want you to do a mural about our town, would you do it again? Is a mural something that you would consider doing again on a large scale?
Yeah, I loved it, and the people were amazing. I had people coming up to me that went to that school that's in one of the stamps that was built in, I believe it was 1901 that school was built. And some of the residents there are that age that in the 30s and 40s they attended that school. So they were telling me, oh wait, that's a basketball goal. This color, because my photos were black and white. So they helped me with the mural. It was great. The people were great. The mural was great. It was fun. It's a lot of fun.
Tabitha Davis, thank you so much for coming in again. TR Art Studios in Okmulgee. You live there, you work there, you play there. We thank you so much, and great job.
Thank you so much.